very good morning to you. Welcome to the show. Thanks for having us at your place. Jeremy Dixon is with us this morning. He's the guy that makes, no matter what it is, whether it's sweet or whether it's savoury, it's going to be healthy. That's right. Isn't it? And it's sweet today. It's school holidays, so we thought, it's the middle of winter. What do you want in winter? You want ice cream. No, you do. If you're a child, you want ice cream 24/7. Doesn't really matter, does it? But this is healthy ice cream. Just wait. You can kind of see what's on here. No actual ice cream to be seen, but by the time you're finished...
Fantastic for kids.
There were we, yeah, indeed. Also on the way today, she was tough on the court. She's even tougher on bullies, though. Former Silver Fern, Bernie Smenny, shares a cause that's close to her heart this morning. ZM's Fletch and Vaughan are taking all things Amazing Race, talking I should say, and they're getting involved as well. They're doing their own kind of one. Apparently they've already shot it, very funny. Stardust Lisa O'Neill is in with warm accessories to keep you looking cool this winter. Plus, we're checking out the standout flicks at this year's New Zealand International Film Festival. One of them was shot over 12 years and it has the same actors in it over those 12 years. It's amazing. I don't think it's ever been done before. Looks really cool. But first, homemade healthy ice cream done in a food processor. That's right. You know, I call this better than ice cream. Yeah, it's a type of ice cream you don't feel bad giving your kids to eat. It's just nice and healthy. And no, it's really simple. Okay. So the main ingredient is frozen bananas. Right. And the trick with these is you need to do a bit of planning. So obviously the night before you want to peel the bananas, chop them up, put them in the freezer. And normal bananas or bananas that are past their best by date? Yes, the browner, the spottier, the older the better. Okay. Obviously not, you know, kind of manky. Ones that you would maybe bake a banana cake with. Exactly, yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, normal bananas can be fine, but generally the older the better. So if you've got some old bananas, just throw them in the freezer. All right. But the key is you've got to get the skin off and chop them up. It makes it a lot easier. Oh, you do that first? Okay, right, freeze like that. All right. So we'll put them in the do you take them straight out of the freezer and straight into the food processor, or thaw them a little? Generally do. It does help to... Today I've just thawed them a little, probably about 5 or 10 minutes, and it just kind of helps the blender get through them a bit quicker. Yeah. And if you've got an older blender, it might be a bit easier on it. It's like putting rocks in there, really. Exactly, yes, it gets through. Okay. So the first flavour I'm going to make is a peanut butter one, which is just amazing. Is it? So we've just got basically two bananas, which is about 2 cups of bananas, and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. So so in terms of your flavour, it's just whatever you like. Exactly. Or whatever you've got in the cupboard, whatever you're into. So we just put that in and whiz it up. And it's as simple as that. That's right. Because it's the consistency of the bananas is that it goes really creamy. Exactly. Now, at the moment, see, it's kind of looking kind of icy and gluggy. Yeah. It gets to a point where it just turns soft and silky. Okay, so that's normal. So exactly. You can see it starting to come together now. Rolling, oh my goodness. It's getting there. There might be a little bit in there, and I think that's there. And just it's like snow freeze. Just a little bit more. Just poke that down a bit. Just one bit that's just being a bit naughty. Give it a few more seconds, and we can pretty much serve it. And how quick's that? So check out how easy quick. How just how light and just how beautiful that is. Oh yes. Banana. So just put it into a serving glass. Can you make this and then refreeze it like that? Unfortunately, no. Ah, okay. If you freeze it, it just turns into kind of as solid as a rock. Oh, okay. So you know, there's no kind of anti-freeze ingredients like the ice cream companies use. Exactly. So you've got to eat it, which is a bit of a shame. So obviously put it in there, and obviously part of it is the garnishes are really important. Yeah. So we'll just pop some some chopped nuts on, perhaps some pistachio nuts. So your children can dress it up really, really nicely. And doesn't that just look amazing? And it's just bananas and peanut butter. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. Yeah. So I'll just extract the rest of the stuff here so we can do our second flavour. I've done a similar thing. I remember around Christmas time, we had some fruit salad and we had a heap left over. Yes. So I froze it. Yes. And I did a similar kind of thing, and I didn't, so it was just basically all fruit. So not even a banana base, it was just all fruit. And it still kind of worked. Although I think, to be honest, the bananas give it that real creamy, snow freezy kind of texture. Exactly, that's the secret ingredient here. Yeah. So now I'm going to do a boysenberry and mint one. And again, this is going to have, I'm using the same, haven't washed it because it's a darker colour, so no one will ever notice. Yeah. So boysenberries, ice cream, bananas, and we'll just pull off some stalks of mint, throw it in there. And just frozen, they were just frozen. Does all the fruit need to be frozen? Is it for best result? Yes, for best result, frozen fruit. It gives it kind of that nice texture, it keeps it frozen. Sometimes adding a bit of water can kind of help it blend as well, so just have a bit of water on hand. So you just let it go through. So we've got blueberries here, we've got raspberries. Also quite often use carrot powder for a really healthy chocolate one. So put some of that in. Okay. Oh, we've got the honey. Oh. Got the honey. Sometimes you may not need honey if you've used really
brown bananas.
But just for a little bit of extra sweetness,
just a bit of extra sweetness, so you can kind of play it by ear there.
The carrot powder, talk to me about that.
Yep, so it's basically a healthy kind of cocoa powder.
Do you get the same sort of chocolatey flavour?
It's never going to be as good as chocolate because without the caffeine and all those kind of things. But it's a really good alternative. So with a bit of sweetness and bananas, it ends up being really nice.
What about cacao powder? Is it?
Yes, that's like a more naturally processed chocolate.
Okay, so that's like a cocoa option.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Yes.
This recipe, as you say, it's called Better Than Ice Cream. You've got 3 books. This is cookbook number 3, Revive Cafe, which is your...
That's right.
2 cafes, eh?
2 cafes, 3 cookbooks.
In 2 cafes in central Auckland, and 3 cookbooks, and this is in number 3, and it's called Better Than Ice Cream, and there it is there. This is one of these books, and I know you did the photos yourself.
That's right, yes.
That is just beautiful. You just want to eat every single page as you go through. Every recipe is photographed. Gorgeous. Revive Cafe cookbooks.
Yes, and using lots of whole foods and healthy things. You feel so much better when you're eating these great healthy ingredients.
That's why I said at the top, hey, nothing you do is bad for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here's the...
I'm going to have to.
Boysenberry and mint. Go for it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yum. Jeremy.
Almonds on the top.
That is amazing.
A nice drizzle of honey can be nice as well on the top. It just presents really well.
And even though it's winter, oh my goodness, you'd rip into that for dessert, wouldn't you? Or any time.
Exactly.
In fact. And the coconut, again, is that just like a little...
Just another something sprinkle, so you can set it up for a little kind of display area for your kids, and they can just kind of add the sprinkles they want, try some different flavours, and use them for hours, and you're giving them something that's really, really healthy. Not full of all this, dairy and sugar. It's just a nice, healthy, fresh fruit ice cream alternative.
You're a superstar. I love it when you're in. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And I look forward to seeing you again
soon,
real soon. Ben Bailey is here tomorrow with a duck and Pinot ravioli coming up. With school holidays often causing a spike in accidents, Dr. John has all you need to know about kids and broken bones after this.